Psychological safety in the context of teams and in the context of life in general is the felt sense that others are giving me the benefit of the doubt. So it's the sense that, so I might trust you to have my back, but I might not be sure that you actually are giving me the benefit of the doubt. So psychological safety, one, is not a construct, it's a feeling. And in a team, psychological safety is the sense that within the team, there is psychological safety at all the varying degrees, that it's possible for each individual who's a part of that team. So there's a general sense of psychological safety on the team. And then as the topics change, as the conversations change, as the issue change, the level of psychological safety will shift. So I might feel really safe, an example that might be useful, when I'm sharing ideas and brainstorming around the team. Everyone's free. There's some norms around that. We feel pretty comfortable with doing that. So everyone feels quite free and unjudged, and like everyone's giving the benefit of the doubt that maybe off the wall idea actually might have some value. But let's change the conversation to where we talk about whether or not we should possibly bring in someone else onto the team to fulfill part of a role that we feel is lacking, that maybe I had a part in. So do I now feel safe to share that I agree or disagree? Or that maybe it's about my quality of work? Do I feel safe, and do others feel safe to say something? There might be politics. There might be a conversation about the leader. The leader might say, hey, I'd love to have feedback from my team. And immediately, that's a different context where psychological safety needs to be present in order for that to be healthy and robust. The other thing about psychological safety on teams is interesting, is that very often some team coaches and those that work with teams think that they need to build this level of it like it's an event that happens, and once we have it, we have it. But that's often not a mature view of psychological safety, where psychological safety is not something that happens and we have it, just like trust doesn't just happen and we have it. Confidence doesn't just happen and we have it. It's something that's mutable and it's constantly shifting. So a skilled team coach helps the team work within the bounds of the level of psychological safety that they have. We're not aiming for some perfect level when we work with a team. How much is present? And if it's present, how do we help the team work with that so that they become more effective? It could be they need more, and it could be that within the very not safe environment, they can still get a lot done and they can still achieve great things. So it's an interesting idea, and it's a key part of the health and the productivity and efficiency of teams. But it's not like you have it or you don't have it. It's always present at a varying level, changes with context, and may not be necessary to do certain things, and is incredibly helpful to do other things. But ideally, in an environment of well-being, the team becomes that safe space for us, where we feel like others are giving us the benefit of the doubt. They support us, and they help us where we're not at our best, and we help them where they're not their best, and we help one another to all do what is best and right and effective in achieving our team's objectives.